Namaste everyone. In this video we shall solve a question from mathematics extended question paper of May-June 2021 from Cambridge IGCSE. Now what is this IGCSE? IGCSE is the short form of International General Certificate of Secondary Education. Just like we have CBSE, ICSE curriculum here, now we have an international curriculum called IGCSE. It was developed by Cambridge Assessment International Education. So this is just a brief information about the IGCSE. I'm sure most of you will be knowing about this IGCSE. So here I'm told that these students of IGCSE will answer two types of question papers. One is core question paper, another one is extended question paper. It is told that this extended question paper has slightly difficult questions, more application based questions. So one such question we shall solve in this video. So here as you can see, there is a graph and there is a line which is represented by the letter L. We need to find something called as gradient of the line. So first sub question, what is that we need to find? We need to find the gradient. So this gradient is same as finding the slope of a line. For students of CBSE, you will be familiar with this term slope. In 10th standard, you have used this term slope in electricity chapter to calculate a resistance from VI graph. We just need to find the slope and equate it to resistance. So gradient is equal to slope. Now how do we find gradient? There is a formula to find gradient, that is y2 minus y1. Gradient is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now what are y2, y1, x2, x1? They are the coordinates of two different points lying on the line. The 2 points must lie on the line, and y1, y2, x2, x1, they are the coordinates of the point which lie on this line L. Actually, we know that there are infinitely many number of points lying on the line L. We have to choose 2 points. We have to select 2 such points whose coordinates are easy to determine from the graph. So I'll choose this point. So what are the coordinates of this point? This point, because it lies on y-axis, its abscissa will be equal to 0 and its ordinate value is equal to 2. So it is 0, 2. And here there is one more point. This point, what are the coordinates of this point? So you can see its abscissa is 4 while its ordinate is -1. So I'll treat this one as x1, y1. I'll treat this one as x2, y2. To find the gradient, we just need to substitute the values of y2, y1, x2, x1. So y2 minus y1. So y2 is -1 minus y1 is 2 divided by x2 minus x1 is 4 minus x1 is 0. So 4 minus 0. So this is -3 by 4. So what is the answer for the first question? The gradient of the given line is -3 by 4. Now what is the second sub question? Question B. It says we need to find the equation of the line L in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. If you look carefully at this equation, you can say that the degree of y is 1, the degree of x is 1. So the degree of y is 1, x is 1. So this is a linear equation in two variables, x and y. So therefore this equation represents a line. So we need to represent or find the equation of this line in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So what does these two terms m and c indicate here? M indicates gradient or the slope, while c indicates y-intercept while C indicates y-intercept. Now what is y-intercept here? Now this is y-intercept from here to here. So this is y-intercept. So now to find the equation of the line L, we need to know the value of m and c. We already know the value of m, which is nothing but the gradient of the given line, that is minus 3 by 4 x plus c. What is c? C is c tells us, the intercept tells us how far is the line from the origin, like how far is the line on y-axis away from the origin. It is 2 units. Otherwise there is one more way of finding the value of c. We'll see what is that. Now as of now, let's assume that we don't know the value of c. I shall write y is equal to minus 3 by 4x plus c. So if you find the value of c, and after finding its value, if we substitute here, we are done with the second question. So let's see how to find the value of c. I'll rewrite this equation again. So y is equal to minus 3 by 4 x plus c. Now if you observe carefully, this line passes through 0, 2 or 4, minus 1. That means every point on this line will satisfy this equation. If you substitute the coordinates of the point, of any point on the line in this equation, it will satisfy the equation. Hence LHS will be equal to RHS. Let's consider 0, 2. If you want, even you can consider the other point 4, minus 1, but I shall consider 0, 2. So here, considering 0, 2, considering the point 0, 2. So this is like x, y. So generally any coordinate is written as x, y. Generally any coordinate of any point is written as x, y. So the value of x is 0 here, y value is 2 here. I shall substitute this here. So y is equal to 2 minus 3 by 4 x. What is the value of x? It is 0 plus c. So 2 is equal to minus 3 by 4 into 0 is 0 plus c. So from this I can say c is equal to 2. So in this way also we will be able to tell the value of c. So what is the equation of the line now? Equation of the line is y is equal to minus 3 by 4x plus c. What is the value of c? We got 2. So I'll write 2 here. So this is the equation of the line L. Once again, this is one way of finding the value of c, by substituting the coordinates of the point which lies on the line in the equation of the line and solve it to get the value of c. Another value from the graph itself, I told you, like how far is this point or how far is this line on y-axis from the origin. It is 2 units. So in this way also we can say c is equal to 2 units. As I said, c represents the y-intercept. So now did we answer the second question? Find the equation of the line in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Yes, this is the equation of the line. Equation of the line in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Now let's see what is question C here. In question C, we need to find the equation of the line that is perpendicular to line L and passes through the point 12, minus 7. Give your answer in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So now for perpendicular lines, I hope you all have understood the question. We need to find the equation of a line in the form y is equal to mx plus c, which is perpendicular to this line L. So what are we trying to do now? We are trying to find the equation of a line which is perpendicular to the given line. So for perpendicular lines, we can write m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. There is a condition. m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So what does m1 and m2 represent? They are the gradients of the two lines. Gradients of the two lines here. Let m1 is equal to, let's assume m1 is representing the gradient of the given line. And what is the gradient of the given line? We have got minus 3 by 4. So minus 3 by 4. In this way, let's first find out what is the value of m2 here. Let's find the value of m2, then it will be clear to you why do we need to find the value of m2. To find the equation of the line perpendicular to the given line in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So substituting m1 value as minus 3 by 4 in this condition, so minus 3 by 4 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So you can cancel this minus and minus, so m2 will be equal to 4 by 3. So what does it indicate? It indicates that the gradient of the line perpendicular to the line L is 4 by 3. This is the gradient of the perpendicular line. Now as you know, any line can be represented in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Now I am using this equation y is equal to mx plus c to represent the perpendicular line. So because it represents the equation of the perpendicular line, I need to write the gradient of the perpendicular line. What is the gradient of the perpendicular line? So it is 4 by 3 x plus c. 4 by 3 x plus c. Now if we find the value of c and substitute here, we will be getting the answer, that is equation of the line in the form y is equal to mx plus c, equation of the perpendicular line. So how do we find the value of c? The procedure which we followed here to find the value of c, the same procedure can be used here, but we need to know the coordinates of a point which lies on the perpendicular line. From the graph we cannot determine it because the perpendicular line is not shown in the graph. That's why they have given coordinates of a point which lies on the perpendicular line or perpendicular to line L. So now since the perpendicular passes through the point 12, minus 7, we shall substitute these values of 12 and minus 7 in this equation to find c. So now this is x, this is y. So let's substitute the values of x and y in this equation. So what happens? This implies, so I'll rewrite the equation again, 4 by 3 x plus c. Now what is the value of y? Y value is minus 7. What is the value of x? It is 12. So minus 7 is equal to 4 by 3 x, that is 12, plus c. So minus 7, so this is 3 1 times, 4 times, 4 4s are 16, 16 plus c. So now the 16 can be transposed, minus 7 plus 16 becomes minus 16. So c value will be equal to minus 23. Minus 7 minus 16 is minus 23. Now we have to write the equation of the line. So y is equal to mx plus c, that is y is equal to 4 by 3 x plus c, that is plus of minus 23, or y is equal to 4 by 3 x plus into minus is minus 23. So this is the equation of the line. This is the equation of the line perpendicular to the given line. Perpendicular to the given line. So we have answered sub question C as well. We have to express the answer in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. We have already expressed this answer in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. As you can see here, we have expressed this answer in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So we have answered all these three sub questions. So I hope you have understood. Please subscribe, like and share, and also if you want to get online tutored by me, kindly contact this number for all these curriculums: ICSE, IGCSE, PUC, and even the CBSE syllabus. Thank you very much. Thank you again.